You all alright? Did you miss me? I bet you did. Well, I'm gonna go and put some fuel in my baby. My baby back ribs. Cause she's a little bit empty right now. We can't have her being empty. Oh no. Oh no, we cannot. And we've got a nice little convertible in front of me. So we go left into the Tesco's car park, where the fuel is. The fuel is. I love getting fuel. It's because I know that there's going to be a long ride afterwards. Oh, so lovely. Oh, that's slippery. So yeah, some petrol stations will force you to take your helmet off, and some won't. And it is kind of down to the individual patient station in a way. You know, past experiences with bikers having stolen fuel before. One of the things I want everyone to look out for whenever they fill up fuel, or fill up their fuel, is for petrol on the floor. There's absolutely tons there. My foot was slipping around all over the place. So what I did, which you don't have to do, but you know, it's just an idea I just all of a sudden came up with, is if I dragged my foot along the floor as I'm leaving the petrol station, as in, you know, outside the petrol station, all the petrol that's on my boot hopefully come off. And not just sit on my boot, which sucks. Hopefully there's going to be a lot of traffic up there today, which I doubt, but we can dream, because I want to give you a little bit of a video as to what to look out for, what I look out for when I filter. Because filtering's one of those things where it is a skill in itself. You have to know what to look out for, what dangers there are, when to do what, how fast to filter, for instance, what gaps you can fit through so that there's no traffic. Normally there's tons of traffic here, but the roadworks are making it so that there's no traffic this time of day, which sucks a little bit. Well, I'll just tell you, when you are filtering, what you'll look out for is pretty much the mentality you need before you go in to a load of traffic, is that no one's seen you. Never assume that someone's seen you. Never even bother thinking that someone knows that you're there, because they don't. Even if you've got your headlight on, if it's daytime they probably can't see you. If there's other cars around and it's night time, you probably blend in. One of the things you can do is get one of those lights that is vertical rather than horizontal. Because a lot of cars have spotlights, and not many cars, I mean the new Citroens do, but they have the lights that are vertical, and they will make you stand out a little bit. Whew. No traffic, absolutely no traffic whatsoever. This new design of theirs is amazing. Yeah, so you imagine yourself, you're going through 2 lanes of traffic. The general rule is that the traffic shouldn't really be moving. I mean, a lot of bikers will filter when it's moving, but it's their choice. And the other general rule is you don't really go over 15, I think it's 15 miles an hour faster than the traffic around you. Reason for that is, imagine you get hit by a car. If you're going at a slower speed, hopefully you can just sort of, you know, you get pushed off course and you'll be okay. If you're going obviously a lot faster and the car pulls out in front of you, then you're going to go slam into the back, which is not what you want to do. So yeah, imagine you're going between two pieces of traffic. They're going quite slow, and you're just sort of going along, say 15 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour. It's probably a little bit too quick. What would you be looking out for? You'd be looking out for the body language of the car. As you're looking ahead, you're not necessarily looking at the cars in front of you, but you're looking a little bit further ahead. You're looking at the front wheels. Are they pointing left? Are they pointing right? Does it look like they're going to change lanes? Look at the head of the driver through the back window. I mean, I'm looking at the car in front of me now. If he was continuously looking over his right shoulder, then you'd assume that maybe he's looking to overtake. It's the same as when you're in traffic. If they're looking over their shoulder, they might be looking to go into a gap. They might be going to go into the other lane. So just be aware of how the driver's actually moving and how the car is. Some cars will get out of your way. They'll let you go past, and some cars will try and squash you in. One of the things I do see with a lot of bikers, and I see it not necessarily in blogs, but I see it on the road as well, is when they're behind a car, they'll rev really hard. They're like, ah! But it doesn't necessarily do you any favours. I mean, it will get you noticed, but not necessarily for the right reason. And the last thing you want to do is to be overtaking a car where the driver's a bit pissed off because you've acted like a impatient prick in the background. The other one is when you're filtering. It won't happen so much on this road, but on roads around London or around through towns, anything like that, keep an eye on the junctions in front of you. If you know the road, it's normally a bit better, but keep looking to the left, keep looking to the right, seeing the junctions, and know that there will be cars coming out those junctions. There's a particular road where, in Lee, where you have 2 lanes, and a car will come out of the left-hand junction, and they'll cut straight across the traffic into the right-hand lane. And obviously, if you're going through there, then you're just going to go straight into the side of him. Cars can't see round corners, they really can't. Their bonnets stick out further than the driver does, so the first thing you're going to hit is the bonnet. Just be aware of, just beware of your junctions. The other one is what's it called? Pedestrian crossings. If you're filtering and you come across a pedestrian crossing, I have the habit, I always stop at a pedestrian crossing. If I can't see what's going on, imagine you've got a van on the left hand side and you can't see if there's someone standing there or waiting, then I would always stop, make sure there's no one there, then go. The last thing you want to do is be going along the right hand lane, someone stopped in the left hand lane, you take out a buggy. This is a very serious video, isn't it? You know, my videos aren't normally like this. Quite like having topics. See, I was hoping that I could show you all this all in practice. I mean, if you're lucky, we'll get a little bit at the end here. So this could be the summary, and then what we'll do is we'll go out into the field and we'll practice this in the real world, and you can all take some notes. Hello, Mr. Biker Man. And there's no traffic here either. What's this? Ah! This is a failure of a blog. Failure. Absolute failure. So normally there's tons of traffic here as well. Apparently not. But if you're going to filter in, imagine what we're going to do here. We're going to try and fit into a gap in the cars. You look at your gap before you get there, and you come to sort of a stop, so you land quite nicely in the gap between the cars. You don't want to be merging with them at the very, very end before you hit a bollard, like you had there. You don't want to be doing that. Give yourself a little bit of time. There is a lot to do with riding. There's a lot of things you could be doing. There's a lot of things that people say you can do better. There's a lot of safety tips everyone gives. There's a lot of courses, and The last thing anyone wants that's doing a course, or anyone wants that is riding, is to give off the impression that motorcyclists should be riding boringly, they should be all looking over their shoulders absolutely all the time, and that it's all about safety, safety, safety. I mean, yeah, at the end of the day it is about safety, but it's looking out for you. It's not trying to make your ride any boring, because you can ride quick and you can do that safely. But then you get some people that ride quick and they do it recklessly. But don't think that all the accidents that you have happen at higher speeds, because they don't. There's a lot of people that have had accidents at slower speeds, and quite a lot of those people have died. So yeah, when you're filtering, be aware. When you're going around, be aware. And what I'll do is I'll do another video, a second part to this. I'll find some traffic, and I'll do a second part to this video, and I'll tell you exactly what I'm looking out for, when I'm looking out for it, and then you'll have an idea. And then you can always poke at my videos and say, no, you're doing it all wrong, Clarky. I don't mind. At the end of the day, as long as the person watching the video or the person reading the comments gets the correct gist of what to do, then I really don't mind. Riding into the sun is always an interesting one. Hello, can I help you? Yeesh.